And you know what I'm saying, you see how they like how shit changes. Like it's like now you're the
parent.
You're the parent now. You know what I'm saying? So
it's shit, nigga. They're walking the walk. Your house, your rules.
Right. Yeah, it's amazing to see though, man.
Poke it on now, poke it on right.
I get to spend a lot more time with them. I get to spend a lot.
Is that better?
What?
Well, nigga, you know, I guess. Well, no, we can't talk about that shit. We can't talk about your business, but I do want to like.
Are we recording?
No. Mm-hmm. Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Nigga.
That's why I guess I
no, I figured the conversation was good. So.
Yeah. No, it's dope.
Because you're closer. Like, are you talking to the old man more?
Absolutely.
Like right now, I'm fascinated about my father as a young man and as a man my age. So I'm asking, and I'm just trying to figure out like, what was shit like when you came here? What was your first job? What were the bitches like? What were the clubs like? What was the radio station like when you were in Miami? What were the hood niggas like? What neighborhoods did you live in? Were you conscious of any gangs?
Yeah, those are things we talk about. Like every Friday night, me and him, we sit in the man cave, we get drunk, we listen to music, and we talk every Friday night. So the shit is dope. But it was interesting one night. My daughter asked, "How did you and Grandma meet?" And he explained the story, and I was so like enthralled in that story because I had never heard that story.
Fucking jackass, you never asked.
So I remember texting in the group chat with my brother and my sisters. I'm like, "Yo, did you guys know that this is how the old boy and the old girl met?" And they're like, "Nah," because we didn't, we never thought to ask because that was not something you'd ask them. You know what I'm saying? Like we never asked our Haitian parents, like, "How did you guys fucking meet?" We just thought, hey, they met in Haiti and
funny.
You know what I'm saying? and they swam to America.
And Haiti did the rest.
Haiti did the rest. But he explained the story, and I thought that shit was dope. But yeah, we talk about that shit all the time, like how America was when he first came. Like, did you have a plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, like looking back on it now, would you have done the same shit type, same thing? But, I think he would have probably still swam over here, but I don't know.
That's fascinating. Do you know, so when did your parents come here? Do you know the exact year?
1980.
1980?
Yeah.
So they met
42.
in Haiti or they met here?
Oh, they met in Haiti.
Were they married?
They got married here, but they were dating already and married.
They came together.
Yeah.
You see, the first question I want to ask your dad is, Brad, fam, this is some woman you just dating, okay? And you're going to a new country where the women are plentiful. Mm-hmm. Why would you bring sand to the beach? I mean, it's just because I'm thinking as a young man. Like, if I was his father, that's what I would ask him.
I think when he got to the new land, he quickly realized I fucked up. because he started fucking up. You know what I'm saying? He started fucking up. So I think when they were in that position, they were thinking like, I gotta get a better life. But this is the only place I have to go to an opportunity. Why not go with somebody that I know, I trust, and we're gonna do this shit together. But then when you get to that land, shit can change.
Most Haitian men that I know come here, work, provide for their wives, and then eventually sin, which allows them to do a lot of the bullshit that they like to do.
Yeah.
But 1980, that's a long time here. Yeah. So then,
going on 43 years now.
As long as they've been in America, they've been together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's been.
How old were they? Early 20s?
Yeah, they were in their 20s. So my dad had me when he was 33, so he was 27 when he moved here.
So they lived here 6 years before you even pictured. They've lived a whole life, nigga. It's 6 years before you.
So Chrissy's 2 years ahead of me. So they had 4 years before having each other.
Where'd they live at first? Did you know?
They lived in Miami. So my I don't know if you guys know, he ran for commissioner. My cousin, Aristide, he ran for the commissioner of Miami. That's my mom's maiden last name. And his dad, he was the big dog out here. And so he moved them out. He moved all my aunties and all my relatives from Haiti out here, and he got them apartments. So they all, four or five of them, to their own apartment, and they all either worked at 7-Eleven or in Dixie. They got those type of jobs, and he paid for my mom to go to beauty school. And my dad was working, so that was their first jobs, and they all lived in North Miami, of course, and that's how it all started. And they started getting married out here and started having babies, and they all went their separate, respective cities.
That's amazing.
But yeah, he actually had his kids here. So his kids are the same generation as my mom and my dad, but they're American because they were born here. That's why he's a commissioner.
That's interesting.
The other one is the principal at Northwestern, and you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah.
Ben, like, what do you know about your folks? It's like when they got here story.
I know that my father was here first for some time, but they were already together in Haiti.
That's interesting. How old were they when they got here?
My mom was in her 20s. My dad was in his 30s. My dad's, he's fairly old. He's old. He's an old man. But
First marriage?
No, his second. Well, I'm not sure if because I have a half brother, what people would call a half brother. He was with someone else before my mother. I'm not sure if he was married to her.
That
I want to say no.
Okay, I don't mean to keep. I'm gonna keep pausing you though.
No, go ahead.
Like, it don't fascinate you to know that, like, you've lived a life with this man. You've lived an entire life with this man, but before there was your life with this man, this nigga has lived two of them.
Yeah. It does fascinate me.
Do you feel like you ask enough questions about that shit?
Oh no, not nearly enough, if any at all.
Let me get personal. Does some of your spite stop you from being inquisitive?
Yeah, at this point, it would have to be that. It would have to be the spite or
because
the lack of, the stereotypical relationship that a father would have with his son.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you though. The way things are right now, you being cool, grown ass 35-year-old Benny, that nigga would jump for joy to be asked some questions.
Yeah,
I think you know that. It's definitely like, don't get me wrong, Haitian men don't want to hang out with you when you were a kid. No fucking doubt about it. Right?
They working to get pussy. So
it's too much pussy to get.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because it's like, I'm looking at my son, and like, this is like the first maybe 3 or 4 months. The nigga just don't backflip when I come through the door anymore. Like, he's just less hyped. The nigga's in his room. He's in his room watching anime. Like, he's officially there where, like, he's a nigga in the house now. Like, he's no longer this little boy who's daddy when I come through the door. And it's like, if I wasn't, I guess, doing my best to be present, nigga, I still feel like I missed it and I was there.
Yeah. Right.
It still feel like it happened too fast.
Because it all evolves too quick.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, if I was putting pussy in my life over my kids, then nigga, like, in no time, you wouldn't have that.
No. I know now, like for me, I think a great deal of it has to do with the fact that I'm just set in this habit, this routine that I have when I go see my parents. I'm set in that routine, and I never really even gave it much thought to ask questions. At one point in time I did ask him questions, but that was a very short-lived period.
I want to encourage you to do so, mainly because their history is valuable, in all of their history. And even if it's not their specific history, our culture is a culture of oral histories. Mm-hmm. So even if they haven't accomplished anything great, you don't know what they know from the motherland. You don't know what you accomplished something great. No, exactly. Fucking getting here. Getting here. Yeah. But like,
they manipulated their lineage.
Your greats, your greats, like, you don't know what's there. And then, like, also, like, these motherfuckers have navigated crack-infested Miami. Mm-hmm. Make no mistake. Mm-hmm. They had an accent, but they were they looked like anybody else on crack. Mm-hmm. They got shooken up on the streets. And a good chunk of them, like, I have an uncle who's specifically like this. Like, he doesn't want to remember anything before the time where he had money. He doesn't talk about Haiti. He hasn't been back since he got here in 1973. Damn. He won't go back. He don't send money. He don't let his kids go. You understand? As far as he's concerned, he's an American citizen. All of his immediate family is in America, and he's not looking backwards. That's his attitude. I wonder
what his that would make me want to know.
I mean, because it's traumatic. Like, he grew up poor. He didn't have his parents. He had to raise my mother and all of his other siblings. He had to come here, eat shit, get money, keep sending motherfuckers back. And then my mom and my auntie were disobedient. Every time he sent money for school, they'd buy a boat ride and then become his problem. So could you imagine you here working in shit, sending your sister's money, and these disobedient motherfuckers are taking your school money and taking boat rides to America to give you more mouths to feed here.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like he doesn't want to remember
Yeah.
that kind of.
Because that wasn't the plan.
Yeah,
it wasn't the plan,
and it never goes as planned. I think that's the biggest point my dad makes, that nothing ever goes as planned.
But hindsight, like, imagine the fucking trauma,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody here understands the trauma of potentially not being able to feed your people. I don't want to say that that it's more pressure for a man, but like as a man, they make us feel like all we are is providing.
Mm-hmm.
Like women have the ability to nurture and do all those other things. Like that's not what they brand us for doing.
Right.
They brand us for bringing bacon. So when you can't bring in bacon, you feel less than. When there's a chance you might not be able to bring in the bacon, it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to the conversation with your dad, I've gained so much knowledge about my family, and it's, I don't want to sound cliche, but some of the shit that he's passed down to me as far as knowledge and information in those conversations, it's changed my life. Like it changed because I had a certain view of my dad for so long. You know what I'm saying? I'm 36 now. I just turned 36 in September. So for 35 years, I had this view of my dad. But it's like these conversations kind of humanize him. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes you put shit into perspective, because it's like, damn, if I'm 36 and I'm an American citizen, I'm going through this shit. What the fuck was going on in your head at 36? At this time, you got 3 kids. You barely know the fucking language. You're here for what, 5, 6 years? You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck was that like?
You know what also dawned on me? What dawned on me is just that, like, he has the information. He probably wants to share it. He probably wants to talk. He does not have these tools to, like, say, hey, man, I want to talk to you. Yeah. Especially when you know you fucked up. Yeah. When you know you fucked up, you don't have the name. You know,
yeah, the connaissance.
You don't have the fucking name.
You don't have it, bro.
So it's like, you know that, like, for this shit to be imparted upon you before he goes, you have to ask him.
Oh, I ask a lot.
You got to sit him down and talk to him.
We have some of the conversations are uncomfortable because I know there's some shit he doesn't like to rehash.
But nigga, you got to talk about it.
But I need to know, bro.
Especially like if you're telling me that your father fucked up and still has a 40-year marriage, I'd like to know how.
Yeah.
Man. That's valuable.
Yeah.
He married a good woman.
No, fam. No, sure. But also, you know what the road to recovery looks like after you fucked up. It's not easy.
It's not easy at all.
And sometimes it's 1 year. Sometimes it's 5 years. Could be 10. How petty is your bitch? Who knows?
That's true. That's very.
How petty is your bitch?
That's very true. Or how deeply did you scar her?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So those wounds, you cut them so many times, it takes a lot longer to heal some of them wounds, bro. So, but yeah, man, those conversations are dope. Even my kids are asking him questions, and my mom, of course, too. Like my mom is deeply in tune with like being black and African and all that. Like she loves that stuff. So we really impart that into our girls. You know what I'm saying? Like loving who you are, where you come from. So Malia especially would always ask me all these questions about being Haitian. Like she is so like inquisitive about Haiti and being Haitian and stuff like that. And she would always ask me questions, and I would answer them to the best of my ability or look certain shit up. And I told her, I said, "My grandma, grandpa, that's who you go to." And boy, they bombard them with these questions.
But also, you should be fucking ashamed because that's not how that goes.
I am ashamed to.
Usually because it should be your information to give.
It should be. It should be. But that's the thing. That's why I'm saying these conversations are important to have, because now I can learn from him, certain things that I wasn't asking when I was a kid. I now know certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Shockingly enough, like my mom's different. I know that story back and forth. Like my mom was in Haiti up until the time she was 25. Yeah. And when I ask her about like Aristide, when I ask her about like Baby Doc, she says that like I have no knowledge about that shit because I was in fucking Saint Louis, and Saint Louis is too far out for people to care. Yeah. So she was like, politics didn't really affect my day to day. She said she got here, lived with my uncle, met my father in church, was living with my uncle for far too long, started feeling third wheelie because of his wife and my cousin, and she married the first nigga that asked, which is...
That's usually how it goes.
I'm a product of the first nigga who asked. Okay? And they were married for 5 or 6 years. Like they also lived a life before me.
Yeah.
Which is interesting as fuck.
I think that's the most interesting thing about all of this is their life prior to us together.
My parents aren't people who should have been together.
A lot of Haitian parents are the two people that should not have been together. And that's why those conversations are, oh my God,
because,
they're so good.
And it's like, when I,
so good.
because I asked my mom, I was like, how did you
end up here?
End up with a nigga like this? And she didn't like it, but I was like, this, everything I know about you and everything I know about this nigga shows me there's no compatibility here. And she was like, man, the nigga was in church. I thought I was safe. You know what I mean? Like all those things.
Yeah. He presented well.
Come on. This nigga was singing at church. The real con artist, this guy.
He sent a good representative.
Good representative.
A good representative.
Good representative.
Who you got?
But that shit, and then also like there's an
divorced,
extra
right?
layer of that shit because she knew him.
They're divorced, right?
Yeah. She knew him in Haiti. So then that means you come to a new country. You know how it's like when you first go to college, you see somebody you know from high school, and it's like, we gonna chill until I figure out what this landscape is kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like,
That's what it is, like a buddy. You got your little buddy.
So you get to America, you go to church, oh shit, it's this nigga who used to live 3 blocks down.
Yeah.
And it's just,
it's like that person in college that you went to high school with. You guys just chill with each other in the beginning because it's the comfortabilities.
And it's like, college is scary for its own reasons, but
Right.
new country, new language, new culture, new customs, new streets,
new people,
new street signs.
Just everything. The green is greener. You know
So
what I'm
it's
saying?
like
Like everything's just different, bro.
So now when I'm thinking about it, like clinging to the familiar, because by the time, like if your parents came here married, Rick,
Yeah.
by the time they get their footing for real, they 10 years married. You gonna leave now? 10 years
It's already
married,
established. Like
3 kids under 6. You gonna leave right now?
Where the fuck are you going?
Look at look at everything that we've done. Like those are the people who should like really hold into consideration everything that they've gone through together. And I know that's part of the reason why they stay together.
But that is that because when I
I
think
don't think
about
it's healthy, but
It's not.
yeah.
when I think, because essentially, like, they could be like just together because of fucking trauma, for all we know. Like,
Yeah.
when I think about all the women who I just said, I no longer want to do this with you anymore, just because of minor inconveniences. You know what I mean? Like a minor inconvenience will make me never want to do this again.
Mm-hmm.
Or let me, you know what? I've had enough. This is where we drop off. This has been great. Thank you no more. But it's like, they didn't have the luxury because they lived in the jungle.
Yeah.
But again, I think you're right with the traumas, but I think too with them doing that, you start to breed us, where you're pushing 40 and haven't had a fucking regular conversation with your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like that shouldn't be happening. So I think like we got to kind of break that shit by starting these conversations with them, so that way you can impart wisdom onto your children. And because I'm sure there's things that I know that my sisters, they know a lot more because they ask those questions. Me and Reggie, we didn't give a fuck. But it's just like when you learn these things about not only just your history, just like your actual family, bro. Like that shit could change your life, bro. Like you start looking at things way different. You look at that shit way differently than you did prior to.
One thing that I've definitely can pat myself on the back for when it comes to my father. When I go over there, like I make it my business to make him laugh. I try to make him laugh.
Nice.
Like so, like I'm happy about that. But you know the depth of conversations that we have aren't deep enough. I feel like.
Yeah.
I remember when just now you said when you talk to these old motherfuckers, it kind of humanizes them.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I turned like 19 and my father tried to like have a conversation with me. And I guess he thought because I was 19, I guess I was old enough. Like in hindsight, probably wasn't.
No.
Right? But I guess he was just trying to get across the reason as to why things went down the way that they did.
Yeah.
Right? And he just kind of explained to me that his relationship shit wasn't going great. And my mother's always been just a super go-getter. And this motherfucker said, I ain't had no money. And I didn't have no money and I couldn't get the money and I was consistently feeling out of place. And all of the shit that I was trying to make work wasn't working out. And it just felt like it was better if I would just fucking disappear. Right? And then I would try to show up when I had some money, but when I ran out, I fucking ran out. And then when I look at the patterns, it makes, because this nigga would disappear, show up with some money, spend it, and then poof, he gone. And it's like you wouldn't see him again until there's some money to spend. And it's like the pattern makes sense. And when I was 19, like, it was just, well, the nigga, why not get some money? Like, if you didn't want to be around because you didn't get no money, like, what, like, why not get some money? Like, I don't want to. It's not like you're making broke ass excuses to me.
Yeah.
When I was 19, what I heard was broke ass excuses. Now, like, I'm not asking myself why you didn't get some money. Mm-hmm. What I'm doing, I'm just, using empathy, right? And empathy tells me that my father was born in 1954. In 1954, you're supposed to do two things as a man.
Our dads are born the same year.
You understand? You're supposed to work hard. You're supposed to get some money. That's it. That's your job. That's your function. And if you can't do that, you might as well not be here.
Yeah.
The old black Americans say a broke man is like a broke hand. You can't do shit with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like he's from a certain time. Whether or not I think it's a good enough excuse isn't, because I know I'm a more evolved man than my father is. So to hold him by my standards is just frustrate us both. I can understand how you can feel that way, and I can understand how some of that shit guided your actions. As fucked up as I think it is. So now it's just time for sympathy and just kindness and compassion. Yeah. And I'm not that person naturally. So these are things that I have to make an effort to do. I have to make an effort to be compassionate to a nigga I don't like all that much.
Yeah,
I just never wanted to be that guy. So go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like I could count on one hand in like my upbringing as a child how many times I heard my dad like belly laugh.
The niggas don't have joy.
So it's like I feel like at this stage in his life, because my dad was born in 48, so he's up.
These niggas are fossils,
dinosaurs,
bro. For context, Martin Luther King died in 1963.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for context here.
Yeah.
My mother was born in 61. My father was born in 54.
My dad was born in 54. My mom was born in 56. MJ was born in 58.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
August 29, 1958. So he's 2 years old.
Because sometimes when you hear 1950s, and like that's my barometer for like how old shit is.
Yeah.
I compare it to when my father was born.
Yeah.
Because he's still here.
Yeah.
I can still see that fat fuck. I can still see him. In 1954 is when they shat him out, and I can still see him.
Shat him out.
they shat him out.
By they, you mean your grandma?
Whenever they shat him out in 1954, and I can still see that son of a bitch. So it's not that far ago, which means that like his grandfather, what early 1900s, late 1800s.
Yeah,
that's not crazy.
That's insane.
And Haiti was a free country in 1804. Yeah. That's just a great away.
When you say it like that,
this is why I'm telling niggas, bro.
It's close, bro.
This is why I'm telling
There's
niggas.
A lot of history.
Literally, you could be a direct descendant of a revolutionary and not know.
Not know, bro. And then you're wondering why your spirit, like your attitude, like you are the way that you are. When you talk to these motherfuckers, it makes a lot of sense. Like how fiery, like you see me and my brothers and my sisters, we're all the same.
When you wonder why niggas can't talk to you any kind of way, when you wonder why you always want to fight the police, like there's something.
Yeah. Fire there, bro.
But also, when you wonder why you such a bitch ass nigga, when you wonder why you such a snitch,
puss ass nigga. You understand?
You could have an Uncle Tom in your fucking ancestry.
But yeah, I just what I was saying was I don't yeah. Cooning ass though,
bitch,
a bootlicking ass,
boy.
But I want to say I just never wanted to be that guy that's talking to random people and be like, yeah, man, my dad's gone. I just wish I had a better relationship with him prior to him being. I just never want to be that guy.
I told you I want no parts of that torment. I want no parts of it. Because it is going to be solely your burden to carry.
Piece of your soul is gone.
You won't be able to share that burden with anybody, and I don't want it. I want to be free.
Shit, bro. Too many black men suffer from that shit.
I want to be free.
Mm-hmm. But does Eli have a relationship with him?
That's part of the reason why I'm being kind. Eli calls that nigga your father. And it's like, it's only because of the lack of respect that I show.
Yeah, you showed
It's the
no
only
respect.
reason I showed no respect. So now this kid who's never been wronged by this old man has no respect for the old man
because
of me. And it's
you
like,
berate him every chance you can.
I wished,
Tear him up.
I have wished death upon this old man so many times in front of my son. I can't fix that.
Yeah,
Like I've done and said
cemented in his
shitty
brain.
things in decades, a decade.
Yeah, that's
So it's like I just have to begin to do the work and let him know some of that shit's not cool. Some of the things that I was doing wasn't cool.
Yeah, fix that shit.
Oh, but my God, yeah, just I'm doing that.
Does he have other kids outside of your mom? You have like other brothers? And
So here, honestly, according to him, he doesn't. But everything about him says that he should.
does, that he should.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
It
you're
doesn't make
too.
sense. It doesn't
He's too cool of a guy to just have 2 kids. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
There's- You're too cool. There's no way, bro.
Wait, didn't the 3 of you guys?
No, it's just me. I have a sister, but not from that guy.
Okay. Gotcha.
My mom got remarried, so it's just me and my brother. And there's no fucking way you had 2 kids in the 80s and that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
You rolled all through the 90s. Are you crazy?
Like free though. Like you're not even tied down. Like you're not even tied
There's
down.
no way to
Yeah.
be 30s and free in Miami in your 90s.
No, bro.
No, bro.
The
There's
math
no-
ain't math in there, bro.
There's no way.
Math ain't math.
There's no way.
Nah. There's one that I know of, and he hates my father. Yeah. Like we talking big Haitian beef, like powder in the air, everything.
Like,
Yeah.
Big beef.
Like
yo.
his son?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like big time beef.
Where
Big
is
time
he?
Beef. He should. Last I knew, and this is information I'm gathering when I was a child. He lived in Broward. Like
So that makes him your brother.
huh?
Makes him your brother.
No, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my brother.
This motherfucker over here doing long division, and we moved on. Wait a minute, I figured it out.
No, because I've never heard. I've never heard this shit before. Ever. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
news to me.
Yeah, my dad had a son outside of my mom, before my mom.
It was because he has to be super. Because you said you were
Yeah.
a child.
Yeah, I was a child. He was a grown ass man. He's the one that uttered the F word in front of me for the first time. I hadn't heard that word until he said it.
Fuck.
No,
Fat J.
That's all right.
Yeah,
It's
that's
French.
French.
I like it.
It's French. My country we call it Fat J. But yeah. I'm sorry.
There was a rainbow sticker on the back of a car, and he said, "That's a bleep."
Yeah.
And there was another car later on after that that had the same sticker, and I said, "Hey, there goes." There's another one.
You didn't waste no time with their new word.
Yeah, I didn't waste any time. But yeah, outside of that, man, big time beef.
You guys have
between
no
those two,
relationship
man.
with him, obviously, because
Nah.
It's funny because he hates your father from his first life, which makes me so much more curious
Right.
Yeah.
about the first. Like, what's the lifelong beef about?
probably was a shit dad.
Yeah, not a good father, from what I know, and I think it has something to do with money.
Yeah, but I don't want the responsibility of any new siblings either, man. I don't want any.
Mm,
Like, it's too
Yeah.
late. Like, I'm 30. I don't need any brothers and
Nah.
sisters now. It's
Yeah,
done.
this-
If
I,
he-
I
if
would.
he-
If Bill was a kid and the guy was a grown man, he's probably in his 50s.
Maybe, yeah, no, no.
Fuck about learning
But
about
even if I learned that there was like a 33-year-old nigga, like,
yeah, okay.
no, I have no desire.
I mean, if he saw me in the street right now, like we could walk past each other.
Mm.
I know it's him because he has my father's face, like literally,
Yeah,
but he wouldn't recognize me at all.
yeah.
But for a time though, we used to go over there and visit him. I know he has 2 kids. Well, from back then, he has 2 kids, a boy and a girl. But
And see, like,
Never seen
that's
him
the
again.
shit because you could just be around your niece and nephew, you never know, like a Walmart or some shit. Like, I think that's terrible.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like, the idea of me being like close to family and not knowing it
yeah,
is why I want to know where they are and who they are.
yeah.
for all we
Facts.
know, man, I could be living in the family of like, you know how certain half brothers be like, or half sisters will be like, oh, he left my mom and he went on and started a new family. I'm the new family.
You're the
Yeah,
new
it's a
family.
Yeah, that's probably part of the hate that he has.
That's crazy.
And I wouldn't want nothing to do with them family because, and this is the thing, no matter how, it looks like he's treating the new family better because he's there.
Yeah.
Just being there.
And we know we know with their history with them being dads, that's not enough.
You know what?
Crazy.
But on the outside looking in, it's like you guys have it so good over there.
Yeah.
We're
the Huxtables.
Yeah, to them.
You know, and I don't know about anybody else, but like that's a fad that's like very Haitian. Like these niggas would be in a family and they're looking around like, you know what?
I want another one.
I almost hit, but if I can do this again, I would change this. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna run this back. Right? And they will abandon the first wife, the first gen, and then they will go they will abandon the first gen kids and wife and re-up. And if they fuck up, they say, you know what? I'm not going to cheat on the third one. The first two, I see how. And they will do a third gen.
Yep.
I've always found that to be crazy remarkable. I think
the way their brains are, they're just different. They're just a different kind of.
But you have to be wired different.
Yeah, they're just wired.
Because you can't be born that way. Like you have to be born into a place where it's definitely okay. People think it's okay. People think it's normal.
You know what? You know what just dawned on me? What if it's the fact that they've now relocated to America and the consequences for doing something like that don't seem as bad? Because in Haiti, I'm pretty sure niggas would get beat the fuck up for doing some shit like that, or maybe even having some type of voodoo done on them. Awesome. I can imagine. So maybe they feel like they walk a little bit lighter over here.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. This may be a pivot, this may not be, but I feel like when we're speaking about men in general, just all of the behavior is guided by consequence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything you want to do, you just measure it up against the consequences.
Yeah.
And then that determines how much of a fucking animal you are.
Weigh the pro and the cons.
Let me go through the fuck.
This is literally what it is.
What if there weren't consequences? Who would people be?
Yeah, it'd be a lawless life. Like it'd be monsters.
Lawless and flawless.
There's counting on motherfuckers to be good out of the goodness of their heart.
That doesn't exist. They want you. You think there's going to be a bunch of prudent people walking around Earth? It's not happening.
I'm hungry as fuck, and this food is killing me.
Yeah, you smell that shit. Smells amazing. We're in the Vegan Trap House, by the way, 6060 Miramar Parkway, Miramar, Florida.
And if you also want to be killed by the delectable smell, and it's like it really goes against everything in my being, because like I personally believe that no meal is complete without viand. But whenever I smell Chris's food, man, it's busted.
Golly,
it's busted.
And it's like it tastes even better because I'm high.
I'm gonna order the spaghetti. Oh,
the sizzle
with the red sauce.
Yeah, sizzle.
And he said that there is ground beef, bacon, a stimulation. I don't know what he called it. Substitute. Stimulation.
Pause.
What type of food you eating, nigga?
Pause, nigga.
It's a substitute. And I'm ready, man. I'm not gonna lie. If I was back in Florida, I would try going vegan again.
Yeah, because this is at your fingertips.
Because the problem is now that I'm ready to try, it's just there's no way that I can make
there's
this
no
nigga.
Options. Yeah.
I can't make what this nigga makes.
No.
Do you have a Trader Joe's up where you are?
Yeah.
Go there. They have a lot of good stuff, a lot of good products.
I just got a real good hang of like making regular meat. I don't trust myself to be able to be making vegan meat and vegan ground. Like, okay, like I've been fucking with the plant-based eggs. Mm-hmm. When I pour it into the bowl and season it, it looks just like eggs that I cracked open. So cooking it is the exact same process used for making regular eggs. I can't tell the difference when I'm making it or eating it.
I will say, how's it taste?
Amazing. It tastes great. Like I'm never cracking open the egg again out of sheer convenience. Like it's just like cracking open the egg is just dirty, it's filthy, it's inconvenience. Now I don't want to do it anymore. Now that I have this shit in a bottle, I can just squeeze out.
Oh yeah, I gotta definitely try it.
But now, if you're telling me that like I could make spaghetti and meatballs and use like some kind of vegan ground beef, I'd fuck with it. As long as it's close. The one time I want to have a conversation surrounding veganism and vegan food. Look whose fucking chair is empty.
Let me.
Look who's slacking.
Let's show
Yo,
the people.
put the camera on his empty chair.
The microphone is.
The microphone is there, but he's not here. We're talking about vegan food, and the Trap Lord is not here. You're not even a vegan trap. You're just a Trap Lord. There's no vegan for you to trap.
Just a trap.
Chris is taking an L in his basketball game.
Yeah. Per usual.
Showing you where his priorities lie.
Yeah, he's literally playing sports right now in the middle of an episode.
He left us here
He left us to go play basketball.
to go shoot hoops with his friends.
Personally, real
I
men
wish
play
I was
2K.
lying. He's gone.
You see where we stand, huh? Dedicated, day in, day out, in the trenches.
This is the graphic for the episode.
But Chris refuses to take what we do seriously.
He takes us for a joke.
I mean, if you want to know why reasons every 4 months, Chris.
Yeah. This is why the episodes are 4 months apart. Because of
Trap
him.
Lord.
And we owe you an apology, but really, Chris owes you the apology.
Or Chris owes an apology. So make sure you flood his DMs and say, fuck you. You ruined a great thing.
That's you want them to curse
No.
at him?
Yes, because I curse at him a lot, so I want them to curse at him too. Fuck you, you skinny fuck. You ruined a great thing. That's funny as hell.
He still thinks that he could defeat Michael Jordan. He really does.
You know, when I smoke his weed, I say crazy shit too. I think it's his weed. I say a lot of crazy shit when I smoke his weed. The strain he decides to smoke or sniff or whatever he does with it, it's something's fucked up with it. His brain is not normal.
Apparently, he had a monster game in his last game. He as soon as we cracked open NBA 2K, he came on the chat. He was like, "Yo, man, I had a crazy game tonight. I went 6 for 10 from 3, kid.
No,
I was dropping niggas off."
one thing he will do is hop on the game and talk to you about all of his fucking basketball achievements.
Yeah.
He will do that.
Yes, he will. That's hilarious as fuck, bro.
While eating grapes.
I ain't playing a children's game. Nigga, the time has come. I'm no longer playing my son in one-on-ones, man. That shit done.
Go to the DMs we have diaries.
Where?
In the NWO. NWO.
Jesus Christ.
Nigga, where you going? I said NWO. Instagram.
Ah, think tank.
Where are you going?
Where?
There's these two.
All right, see what we have here.
Shut the fuck.
Gay. Ah, you gotta take that out from me, Ben. Sorry about that, buddy.
Make sure you guys. You know, when I was a kid, speaking of remixing songs, me and Reggie used to say the Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson song. We used to start saying, say, gay. Don't fuck with my little butthole.
You know,
gay.
I hate that song.
I hate it. I hate that fucking song.
Like,
I like Michael's part.
Because he added some a
But
little
song,
bit
I
of
hate-
soul to
yeah,
it. Just
I
a
hate the
little
song.
bit.
because it confuses me how the same niggas can go into the studio and make
Girl's
the
mine.
girl is mine, mine. Yes, she's mine. And then make say.
Notice the dope one was on Michael's album. The shit one was on Paul's album. That say shit. I hate it.
That shit go crazy. And see, like, these are the songs niggas should be sampling. I've never heard another version of that.
T-Pain.
The girl is mine?
With Kanye West.
No, that's PYT.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, yeah, hell no. I would have known, boy.
Fuck with
I was with a rut. Not T-Pain. Remixing some
I
fucking
think
Michael.
Monica redid "The Girl Is Mine."
The boy is mine, but that's a whole different song.
Yeah, it's a whole different song. So I want to say somebody re-sampled it. I thought.
No, boy. Niggas,
Wasn't it those girls? Or that was Human Nature?
nobody fucking with it, man.
You're naming every
Yeah,
song except for this one.
I think that's crazy that no one's ever sampled that.
yeah.
People not sampling the fire, and I don't understand it. Like, they're sampling. It has to be something about, like, money and rights.
She's mine.
Even Fabulous sampled Michael Jackson for that beat. Baby Be Mine.
Do you want to know how I even found Michael Jackson's Liberian Girl?
Oh.
Tupac got a song, My Unborn Child.
Yeah, he sampled the beat.
I heard Tupac shit first. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom. That shit was crazy.
What was the name of the song that Fabulous sampled though? The MJ song.
Oh, looking in my mirror took me by. I can't help it if I wanted to.
That was off his first album.
Even if
That was off the wall.
Let me add this to my shit.
That was off the wall. MJ.
That's the song of
I'm
the week.
gonna be honest, man.
That's the song of the week.
I feel like
That's my favorite. That's my favorite MJ album.
It's mine.
It's my favorite album.
His first album is my favorite.
Yeah, Off the Wall is my favorite album.
Looking by the mirror.
Took her by surprise.
Is Off the Wall my favorite Michael album?
It's for me. It's Off the Wall or Bad. Everybody runs to Thriller, but to me, it's not Thriller. It's Off the Wall. Or
Off
Bad.
the Wall smacked.
I gotta look at the tracks. I mean, oh my god, I don't have this on my fucking. No,
Oh, you tripping. Song of the week though, for sure.
Okay. Off the Wall had ooh, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Rock
Smash.
With You,
Smash.
Working Day and Night,
Smash.
Get on the Floor,
Smash.
Off the Wall,
Smash.
Girlfriend. You know,
Paul McCartney wrote that song.
That's tough.
He wrote that song.
Gonna tell your boyfriend, yeah. I don't love She's Out of My Life.
She's out of my life.
I don't love it. I can't help it. You know it goes. It's the falling in love
that's making me high. It's the in love that makes me cry.
and burn the disco out. I'm adding all this shit.
That shit has some soul. That shit was hard. DJ spin the sounds. There ain't no way that you're gonna let us down. Gonna dance, gonna burn this disco. That shit was hard.
Hold on, I'm trying to see. Off the Wall. Oh, so Thriller was next?
Yeah.
Well, then it has to be Off the Wall.
It's Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad,
Crazy
Dangerous.
1-2 punch.
Thriller
Crazy
has
sophomore album.
Wanna Be Starting Something,
Baby Be Mine.
Baby Be Mine, Girl Is Mine,
Mine.
Thriller,
Thriller,
Beat It, Billie
Billie
Jean,
Jean,
Human Nature,
Human
PYT.
It's just
Oh.
tough.
A run.
It's fire.
A
It's all
run.
fire.
But
All fire.
here's because
Fire.
I just feel like
Fire. Fucking fire, bro.
I feel like the success of this album is why it's not my favorite. Does that make sense?
That's my argument.
Because like
It's nothing but fire.
the run for Beat It, Thriller, Billie Jean, and Human Nature and PYT, they're great songs, but songs that I can't play over and over again because I'm exhausted.
You're exhausted.
Right.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Like the
But the song, "Baby Be Mine" was never came out. But that song is fire.
Like-
"Baby Be Mine."
like Off the Wall has repeatability.
Yeah.
Working Day and Night, Girlfriend, It's the Falling in Love can go
All
over
day.
and
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
again.
It just goes plug and plays.
Let me see what Bad
Oh,
had.
bad. That's oof. For
Bad
me,
had
it's-
Bad. The way you make me feel. It's tough. It's heat. It's heat.
Bad is actually my favorite album.
Speed Demon, I don't know.
Speed Demon.
Yeah.
Liberian Girl
Of
is
course. That
heat.
shit goes.
Heat.
Just Good Friends. With
Just a
Stevie
Good
Wonder.
Friends, I don't know.
That's for Stevie Wonder. That shit's hard.
Another Part of Me, I don't know.
You don't know another part of me? That shit's hard.
Man in the Mirror is tough.
Dirty Diana. Smooth Criminal. Leave Me Alone.
Smooth Criminal's tough. Leave Me Alone is tough. Y'all know how I feel about Dirty Diana. It's been documented. Dangerous. Are we starting to get mid? Jam.
Never.
Wait, what?
Jam.
Never.
Remember the Time.
Heat. Both heat.
Heal the World in Black and White was on this boy, huh?
Heat. And the one from Free Willy.
Was it? Who is it?
Yeah, who's this on there? It's on. Keep the faith. All them shits go, bro.
All right. Okay. All right. No, he has some shit. After that, yeah. Okay. Now with Blood on the Dance Floor is, ugh.
I like Blood on the Dance Floor.
There's nothing here, man.
Is it scary? I love it.
The Earth song.
Earth song was on History, I thought.
Oh no,
Okay,
it's
so?
just some remixes. Okay, this is a single. Invincible is really good.
Invincible's hard.
Yes.
It's good. It's picking up a lot of TikTok trends. Like a lot of people are like, I didn't know Michael had this. This was Michael's song.
Butterflies is tough.
TikTok will be the thing to begin the wave of respect again.
Yeah.
And this Michael album with,
I didn't like the album because it's a lot of fake, not really Michael Jackson songs.
and then Escape.
Escape I liked.
Escape was alright.
Escape was cool. I like Escape. Got some gems on it. They got the song.
Let me see the track listing real quick on Escape.
What about that album where they had like rap niggas remixing Kanye songs?
That was.
Remixing Michael song.
That was on the 25th anniversary of Thriller.
Because I love what Kanye did to fucking Billie Jean Still.
And it was him and Will.I.Am. It was
Yeah.
him and Will.I.Am remixing shit.
I forgot the name of the song.
Matter of fact, can that be song of the week, man?
What's
Kanye and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, whatever. I'm with it.
As long as it's Michael, right? You little bitch.
What song?
The Billie Jean remix.
Okay.
She was.
A lot of Michael Jackson fans hate it because he took out the one thing that makes a song go, which is the bass line. So Michael fans trashed it for
But
years.
but Kanye, he had to make room for the drums.
You have to make room for the drums.
I love the vocals on the PYT remake
Oh yeah,
that Will.I.Am did.
that's the original. That's the original PYT.
I know, like I love the vocals on that, bro.
That's the original. That's how
The
that was the
vocals on that
original.
shit, man.
The original vocal arrangement.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
he could have released both, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Let me see. This album chose. It's not showing all the track listings. I want to see who has what.
so it did. 2000.
Let's see what will I have? It's not showing everything.
She's a PYT.
Yeah, no, bitch.
All right, so did you find the DMs? You know,
Oh, fucking shit. That's right. That's what we're doing. You started fucking talking about this fucking Michael guy. That's why I got distracted.
This Michael guy.
This fucking new kid. These aren't DMs. These are Ask Real Niggas.
Ben, is this supposed to do this? When it freezes like this,
I don't think so. Try to switch it.
it's all frozen.
Oh, yeah. I can't tell you, cousin. Hold on. All right. We switched.
Okay.
I don't think that's good, though.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, he should be here to do his fucking job. I don't say.
Yeah.
We could just stop it and start it
It's not
like
gonna fuck it up.
right after.
It's not gonna fuck it up.
I mean, it'll be a momentary lapse. I feel like. But,
Menos fue. Un mes fue. Wow. Okay. Save. PYT.
Pretty young thing.
how much space you got on this thing?
Oh, I got no idea.
Fuck it. We'll figure it out.
Smooth. All right.
Criminal.
Let's get some of this Ask a Real Nigga tunes going. Oh,
shit. What the?
We good to go?
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Hey. Bitch, you better ask a real nigga. Slide with your boy, slide with your boy, slide. Ride with your boy, ride with your boy, ride. Ask a real nigga. Somebody give me a camera. Give me one of them. You want a real nigga? Ask a real nigga. Black as fuck, boy. Like a gun trigger. Nigga. Follow me on Twitter. Nigga. Bitch, you bigger and bigger. Nigga. Know I'm quick to hit her. Nigga. Follow me on Twitter. Nigga. Batu. Hitel. Spliffel. Whitmile. Nigga. Quisel. Nigga.
That was very intense what you did at the end there.
Yeah, I just make some eye contact
It's very intense.
with 2 or 3 members of the.
Who is this person?
What
I want to know, bro.
are you talking about?
This.
He
Nah,
ain't
it's
here.
Oh.
Oh, what is the worst song by your favorite artist from Queen Smiley?
What's up, Queen Smiley? My favorite song, or you said my worst song for my favorite artist?
Yeah.
He doesn't have very many.
Nigga, you just said say it's doo-doo. Let's be objective here, pal.
I know, but I don't. There's a song on
Say is shit.
the song with Justin Timberlake. I hate that. I fucking
Love
hate it.
never felt so
I hate that
good.
song. I don't know if it's because I can't stand Justin Timberlake. Yeah.
Love never felt so good.
Yeah.
Ben, do you have a favorite artist?
I don't want to say because,
Justin Bieber?
It's Kanye. Yeah.
He's fallen from grace.
What's his worst? And find a bad Kanye song. You try your best.
I'm thinking it's really tough.
He got some songs.
Actually,
there's some.
That
There's
song
some.
where he was talking about his dick, like he put on that stupid costume.
Oh, that shit with Lil Pump.
Yeah.
I actually like that shit a little bit. You
Yeah.
such a fucking hoe. I love it. I hate Street Lights on 808s and Heartbreaks. God, I hate that song. Let me know. Do I still have time to grow?
I like that song.
Street Lights. I don't know who my favorite artist is. That's crazy. Who is the fave?
I'm having a hard time.
You being Ben or dying here.
Yeah, I'm dying only because like there are certain albums that he's released that I didn't even really listen to
Right.
because I couldn't get through it.
Like Jesus.
I like Jesus.
Ugh.
No, Jesus is it's all right, but I never really revisited it.
I like Jesus.
Because it's shit. Yeah. Because
Um,
what Kanye albums don't you play back over and over again? Come on now, let's be real. All of them we have gotten, even the fucking good music compilations still get played from me.
mhm.
Like that Cold Winter, I love it.
Yeah.
Or Cold Summer, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, it was
I love that
Cold
shit.
Summer, I think.
Is it Cold Summer USDA?
They had one of those too. That was their album.
USDA.
Good times.
It's funny how we thought about the same one, same track. Just the early,
Get it up.
the amount of brass filled in the early 2000s was disgusting. Between Ross and Jeezy, full blown brass.
Yep.
The whole brass section.
That was the party. Ross and Jeezy.
Yeah.
That was the party. That's all you had to play as a DJ. You were good.
Let me see here. We have from V. Sydney with 3 Ys. If niggas can go back in time, what business idea would you take as your own? I mean, anything but Amazon would be foolish, I think.
Yeah.
But then they probably wouldn't let me do it the same way. I'm a nigga. Who?
Business idea, yeah, definitely Amazon or something like Uber.
Or like Beats. Uber is really one of those ones.
Yeah.
Beats by Plus.
I call it Ruber.
That's actually pretty good. No, you know what idea you should have stole?
Why are you congratulating that his poor effort to come up with his own unique name?
Because I should
He
have
didn't
been
even try.
I should have been the guy that saw Uber and then created Lyft. That's what I should have been.
Yeah.
That's what I should have been. Wait, that guy is so fucking smart. I don't need my own.
I call it Rift.
You see? He's not even trying.
The drivers would be rude. We'd always cause a rift in the ride. You know, it wouldn't be a smooth ride.
It sounds a little better than Lyft, to be honest with you.
Rift.
What business idea would you take, Benny?
It's actually something that I thought about and for whatever reason, I feel like the universe just zapped my idea and it became a thing. Those foot glove shoes.
I've never seen
That is ridiculous. You never seen them with the individual toes?
What is it for, though?
Those shoes, like, I guess some
For
people.
the pool?
No, not for the pool, but
For
like
jackassery.
yeah, like
What the fuck is that?
like hiking and shit like that. And
Jackassery.
Niggas want to be one with the earth and put their tools in the middle of the shit.
I had that idea in my head.
Why you keep looking in the kitchen, nigga? There's nothing there for you, brother.
It's
Hey,
not coming out, man. It's
he's
not coming
looking
out.
over the podcast to look in the kitchen.
He's not
Nothing in
even
there's
here.
your business.
He's not here.
So hungry, bro. Where is he? I want my goddamn food.
He used to be my homie.
Isn't this a goddamn restaurant? Ain't that what this fucking thing is? What the fuck am I not eating anything?
No.
How am I hungry in a restaurant? That make fucking sense. I'm at a place where they give you food to eat, yet I'm here and there's no food to eat. Fuck me.
Malmanger chien next door. Dale.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to the god.
Malmanger shot next door. No me mun chinois. You see, I know what I can say what I want because Haitians won't cancel me.
No, they won't. They agree with you.
I know Haitians are just as racist as I am, so I know I'm fine.
They're gonna greenlight you.
I'm clipping this. I'm so clipping.
M'ka di samble. Sou pas casse là. Parce que moun haïtien c'est moun raciste yo.
Real talk, I'm gonna get an egg roll. I'm gonna get a couple.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me something to eat, bro.
You finna buy vegan food from the Chinese people next door to your vegan brother. You despicable.
Damn.
I still eat eggs though. Like I'm not a vegan.
What are you, nigga?
Like I eat plant-based food and I still eat fish. I still eat fish.
You a vegan? You're not a vegan.
That's stupid.
So you're a vegetarian? Or,
yeah.
Or
No,
does
he's a
eggs
pescatarian.
to disqualify you?
He's a pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
He eat fish.
What kind of fish? Like fried fish or like salmon?
Salmon.
But you could eat it fried if you want.
I mean,
Yeah.
salmon is okay. You know, it's not bad.
I love salmon.
Just recently had it.
I had it like last week.
Put it in the air fryer. It's really good when you put it in the air fryer as well.
What is it?
Salmon?
Air fryer is why I'm not getting married, man. That's just perfect.
Nah, air fry is amazing. I mean, I've never put salmon in there, but air fry is amazing.
Yeah, I put a steak in there, okay?
I've never put a steak in there.
I'm trying to tell you.
Try it.
I put a steak
Right.
in that bitch, you hear me?
I put a steak in the air fry?
Nigga, I seasoned that bitch, put it in that bitch, flipped it 2-3 times, steak.
I make amazing steak, by the way, just so you guys know.
I don't have the time.
I
8
make
minutes is what I had.
I'll make you steak one night. I make amazing steak.
How long did it take?
Don't take me long at all.
I don't know, man. The air fryer is
I season that bitch to perfection. Throw that motherfucker on the skillet. Butter up my skillet.
I put that motherfucking YouTube on my phone, put it on the tripod, and be in the kitchen air fryer.
Hey guys, look who decided to show up. Let's show the empty chair again. This is where Chris is supposed to be sitting. However, he decided to go play basketball. I think he decides he wants to pod now.
I know you're not here fucking sweaty from basketball. Did you lose?
Yeah, of course.
What was the score?
Of course you did.
When I got there, we was down by 35.
What? Wait, what in the fuck?
But it was still the first half, so I was like, you know what? I'm back. We can make a late game push and try to come back. But couldn't do it.
Let me ask you a real question.
Are they the next door? Are they killing chickens?
Nah, they're outside. It's that time of the morning. You know, cock's crow this time of the morning.
Cox
Well,
Crow.
pause.
Chris Cox.
Cox Crow.
Do you believe if Michael Jordan was there, could he have taken that team to victory?
The team that I was on,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Probably, yeah, because everybody who we played against, the tallest person was like 6'4".
Interesting.
But you couldn't do that. You couldn't bring them back.
Right.
You made
He
it.
But
had
you-
to start the game to bring him back, of course.
You made the deficit higher though. I heard
No, I didn't. I actually helped cut it down.
To what?
to a 31.
20.
15 points?
But like I said, it was a lot of arguing amongst the team. Like we as a team couldn't get our shit together.
Oh, nigga, because, man, let me tell you something. When you down on 35, can't nobody agree on shit.
Yeah. And then-
Everybody got an idea.
Everything's wrong.
By the way,
Everything's
the
wrong.
audience is looking at your empty chair while you speak. Every time we ask you a question, we pan to the empty chair.
Funny as hell. Y'all funny.
So is your sorry ass team, nigga. Now where's my fucking brisket?
Something.
Time to eat, nigga.
Boy,
The man is here.
you know what? Let's do the intro.
Oh shit. Now it's time to fucking pod now, nigga.
Yeah.
We've been bullshitting all
Let's
day.
do the intro. Let's get involved.
Let's roll. Mash on the gas, Benny. I kind of want to hear the original again. That shit was.
Original, original, original,
Very well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now you are listening to NWO
The intro.
Podcast.
In fact, I got
We're about
called
1 hour
so
in.
much, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. I thought it was my name.
What do you say?
You doing this again?
Nigga. It's the Metro. We some niggas with opinions. We some niggas with opinions.
I swear.
We some niggas with opinions. We some niggas with opinions.
I swear.
Nigga with a pen, 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 nigga. I know some niggas and they got opinions. Bitch, you need opinions, you should get in front of these niggas. Bitch, you need opinions, you should get in front of these niggas. Bitch, you need opinions, you should get in front of these niggas. Me, Chris, Benny, and Rick. Situation slick. Fuck you niggas, y'all can go to hell. But my nigga Chris back, he just took a L. What was done by 35? Now he doing the podcast live. Got slummed that dunked on. But my nigga ain't no punk home. He bounced back, he got some crumb cake. He a real nigga, he ain't never gonna be fake. Fucking up the mic, but we still love him. He on the team cause we ain't cut him. They did, cause he lost. Got his ass quick crossed. Got his ass fouled. Cause he playing mild. All right.
Gone.
You say what?
I said I refuse to believe you didn't work on that while I was gone.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
So catch me up, guys. What's going on?
Man,
How we doing?
what have we discussed so far?
We hungry.
Yeah.
That's
No,
how
we spent a
we're-
good amount of time talking about whatever's cooking in there.
We hungry.
We spent a good amount of time talking about the restaurant. We talked about how dedicated you are to
To your craft and how amazing you are. What you
and
do.
just your ability to be able to do both the game and potting
and
kind of shows
and
how ambidextrous you are in
and
your
how you're a
effort.
pillar to the community.
It just kind of shows your effort in wanting to handle all of your responsibilities.
See, I've been here sucking dick the whole time I was gone. That's crazy.
That's
You
crazy.
just said,
That's crazy.
You said cockfights and cock
That's
this and
crazy.
cock that.
I
Y'all
just-
ain't have nothing else to talk about.
I just want to love my brother. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
We can't even give you a fucking compliment.
If I
We
can't
just called-
love my
I just called
brother-
you a pillar of the community. You told
If
me
I-
I'm a dick sucker.
I don't want to be
God
part of a
damn.
world where I can't love my brother, bro.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
niggas have
man.
nothing to talk about, huh?
That's wild.
That's
man.
crazy, man.
Okay.
That's
It's
wild.
insane.
You out here nominating.
It's crazy
you
work.
for shit. You out here talking to us
I'm
crazy.
hurt.
It's crazy work.
Don't
Deeply.
be mad at us because you lost by 20, nigga. We ain't seen you out there to
Whatever,
get your ass whooped.
22.
You could have stayed right here and not get your ass whooped.
Hey, no, because you know what I imagine? I imagine him coming into the game and niggas in the game like, oh shit,
Take off his
Chris
warm-
is
take
here.
off his warm-up.
And then
Oh,
they have
shit.
some hope. Oh
Nigga said,
shit.
Yo, Chris, what happened with the game? We lost. How about how much? 35. Nigga, what?
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I showed up and I seen the score. I was like, niggas seen me already.
Boy, wish he had a disguise on.
Boy, listen. Because look, the way the score table is, you gotta go inside
Oh, shit.
and you gotta push your head like out around the corner to really see the score. So it's coconut water.
It's blocking you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So you had
All
to
you
push
see is
your
a
head
talking-
around
all you
the
see-
corner.
All you see is a talking hoodie.
And that's the only way I could see it. So everybody see me, they looking at me like, get in here. I'm like, all right.
And trying to come back from 35
That
is
shit's
just,
hell.
it's desperate basketball.
It's hell.
Man.
Remember
Hero
when we were
ball.
in that basketball league in
Tampa?
college
Yeah.
in Tampa?
Mhm.
Remember how poor sportsmanship we showed when we were getting our asses kicked?
Yeah.
Niggas got banned from the league.
Yeah, it was bad. We were some
Niggas
lawless
started
niggas.
vandalizing shit,
Kicking chairs and shit.
like kicking chairs,
Dukes?
kicking doors.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Playing when you're down, though, that's a different type of frustration.
If we had to play basketball with the strangers who speak to us the way I'm sure the niggas on 2K talk, we'd have to fight.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, no.
We have to.
for sure.
Not even have to. I'm definitely gonna. I'm busting your shit. You talking to me like that? in
This
person?
nigga stay having to calm me down on the court all the time. I play 300 fucking basketball games. This nigga Chris, I get crazy on the court.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Y'all some crazy ass Haitians, boy. You, Amos, Jeffrey. I feel like I'm a referee when I go play basketball with them.
You have to understand,
I gotta break up hella fights.
there's a different kind of peace knowing that, like, even if I die, like, you will be dealt with in the afterlife. There's a different kind of peace that comes with that.
Mhm.
You understand me? Like, I can go, but it's not over here.
No.
The party does not stop here. There's somebody that loves me who will find you.
They're gonna
Yeah.
ride. Niggas gonna ride.
And on the other side, you will be dealt with
Mhm.
in this life and the next.
Yeah.
It's fact.
And that makes for a more reckless kind of guy
Yeah.
because there are no real consequences.
Yeah, yeah.
There are no real consequences because they believe their grandmother can come for you. They really believe it.
Yeah.
There's no real consequences, bro.
If any of y'all ever play basketball, like, and y'all know a nigga named Amos or Jeffrey, do not have them niggas on your team, on the same team. Do not. Nothing
If I
was
had
ever
$10
accomplished.
for every time Jeffrey called Amos a square ass nigga on the basketball court, bro.
They fight like they're
I could
strangers.
afford a
Nigga, you
studio.
suck,
They
nigga.
fight like they're strangers and they're brothers. Crazy, bro.
The craziest shit, and they're on the same team.
Same team, bro.
That's the whole entire flip, like the whole crazy part of it.
And then we
On the same team
and be winning,
and arguing with each other like they down.
or not like they hate each other.
You got to.
Nigga, I'm the one scoring the points. Nigga, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then he'll hit a three for
You
real.
big for nothing.
That's the good part
Yeah,
about
Jeff
it.
getting mad at
Jeff-
Amos for not being in the paint.
Yeah, Jeff hates.
Amos will
Jeff
come down and
hates
hit a
that
three,
shit.
and Jeff will be like,
You know
"You
what it
big
is?
for
It's
nothing."
because Jeff just wishes. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just, I hate it when a nigga tell me what he would do if he was taller. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you say,
Fuck.
shorty.
You ever hear a nigga tell you what he would do if he was you? Come on, man. Get the fuck out of my face.
Give a
Nigga,
fuck what you want to do, midget Mac.
if I was, if I was
Pass the
your
rock,
size,
nigga. Bring the ball up court and pass the rock, nigga.
I remember when I was in fucking high
You
school
better make the three.
and I was a little big, it was a bunch of, if I was your size, nigga, you wouldn't do
You
shit.
wouldn't do a fucking
Then
thing.
them niggas
You
hit a growth
wouldn't do
spurt
shit.
and got your size, and they do
And
shit.
not
do
do
shit. It hurts in there. You hear me?
If I was your
It
size,
hurts in there. It hurts in the paint. You want to do a fucking thing, you soft fuck. That was all what you would do if you was my
if
size.
you was my size.
Nigga,
Not
shut
at
up.
all.
Bring the ball up court and pass me the motherfucking rock on the wing, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, see, it wasn't enough of that happening today.
It's hero ball.
Hero ball. And we down 35. It's hero ball.
And only I can save us.
Exactly, bro. And that's the thing about it. If you,
Or I'm
don't,
going down fighting.
if you don't trust me to do it, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
I'm really him. You know what I'm saying?
It's a beautiful 59 outside. Oh my God. Playoffs.
Oh, Dolphins gonna get smacked.
Oh my
By
God.
the time you guys hear this, the Dolphins would have been smacked by the Buffalo Bills. It's a terrible matchup. Tua's out. He needs to retire. Teddy Bridgewater, the Miami hometown hero, he's not going to play. So we're playing a 7th round rookie,
Wait,
Skylar Thompson.
wait. This is my hometown. Who's the fucking hero?
Teddy Bridgewater from the Northwestern Moose.
Who's the hero?
We say he's no hero of yours.
He's a hero.
He's the hero of mine.
Oh, I just got it.
What the fuck?
That's fucking rude.
This
is my hometown. He's a hero of where? Fuck you, pal.
Gloria Estefan is more of a hero here than he is. I'll tell you that. Teddy Bridgewater. The fuck?
Would you take Lamar as a hometown hero? Lamar Jackson, would you say he is?
He's Broward, isn't he?
Oh, he's Broward, so.
Yeah. I'm a,
No, I thought he went to Northwestern.
No, he didn't go to Northwestern. He went to Deerfield or Boynton. He went somewhere up there.
Somewhere up there.
little Broward boy.
Oh, that's why he vibed with Kodak so heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah, from Broward.
Broward's allowed to have their own heroes. Broward cowards.
Get sprayed and dayed, you Broward cowards.
It's unfortunate that that's the name of the county because, like, I feel like we catch those strays just because of the name.
Yeah, I'm from Broward, but I'm not a coward, man.
Because it
Come
rhymes
on,
with
tough.
coward.
I'm pretty tough.
There's not
Come
a
on, man.
word in the English vocabulary that rhymes with coward. What are the odds?
What are the odds?
What are
bro?
the odds?
Come on.
Niggas took coward and put a B on it.
And that's
What's
the
your-
only
Some
time.
bloods
And that's the
created
only
Broward
time.
County.
That's the only time them niggas ever use the word coward. Too. That's
Only time.
That's not in the ghetto niggas Rolodex. Coward. They don't know that word.
You wouldn't even
Coward
shoot
ass
that
nigga.
nigga, you coward.
Come on, hey,
Spell it,
coward
bitch.
ass nigga.
Spell it, bitch.
Spell
What
it.
does it be? Spell it. Use it in a sentence, bitch.
You had the gun pointed
Traquavius.
at the nigga, you didn't even shoot.
Traquavius.
Coward.
Spell it. Spell it, Traquavius.
But Coward County just has a ring to it, man. It does. It does.
And of course, Dade matches with sprayed, so they would all say, "Get sprayed and Dade, you Broward cowards."
It's beautiful.
Like, come on, man.
Some things just fall together.
I'm pretty tough, man. I'm not a coward just because I'm from
And
Hollywood.
the white man get paid off for all of that.
Fighting over government-owned land will never. I would never understand it. I don't understand the reason for gangs. Just find your fathers, man.
I had an old man moment the other day.
Fathers hug your children.
I had my shit on shuffle, and then some Migos came on, and then I heard Takeoff verse, and I went, yo pral. Mais amis, yo pral.
That was sad.
Like genuinely,
Yeah,
like genuinely, because it's some shit that I always hear, but I heard the song like they took that nigga. Man.
I had that moment
Fuck.
today where this nigga was playing Nipsey. I'm just like, damn.
They took that nigga, bro.
Still mad about that, bro.
And it's like, it's some shit I vividly remember seeing my parents do. Listening to their bullshit. That nigga ain't here no
I
more.
still remember the day Nipsey died because I remember we were all texting you. Plus texting, he was like, he texted the group chat like, yo, you heard what happened to Nipsey? And I was like, what happened? And man, I remember all of us was like, yo. And then Kobe,
Yeah.
it's like, god damn.
Those are two, like, I still have a hard time getting over still.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Because it's
DeMar Hamlin
upsetting.
for
DeMar Hamlin too. Shout out to him.
reviving 2023, man. He came back to life. I think that's a good sign for all of us.
That's interesting.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Okay.
He reversed it.
We started the last few years off with a lot
Yes.
of death happening early.
He
And
jumped back.
I think his situation is like that little bright light that they talk about.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's perspective.
That's beautiful.
And we're gonna leave on that note.
Yes,
Ben,
we are. We're gonna eat.
Fuck
We're gonna eat on that note.
this one, the moment I said leave, yes we are. Yes we are. He was, niggas on my back. Yes we are.
We're getting the fuck out of here, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, that's why I had to drop that little gem in there because I'm like, all right, they're gonna close it after this one.
Benefit, what are your final thoughts of the evening?
I think I'm gonna start a change.org page. We have to end the Broward coward phrase. We have to end the slander. You know, it's not fair. It's not fair. Okay? It's an injustice to society, especially residents of Broward. I'm gonna start it, and feel free to add your name to the list. And y'all niggas tell a friend to tell a friend about the goddamn podcast.
Would this be
man.
a
Come
list
on.
of the Broward cowards?
What?
Would this be a list of the cowards?
I see what you did. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Chris, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. He ain't got no first thoughts. He ain't been here.
I would say this. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mar Hamlin.
Richard?
The only reason why I'm back on this podcast is because Plus, Ben, and Chris have apologized to me for the way they treated Michael Jackson. That was my stipulations.
Fuck Michael.
They apologized to
Fuck
me.
Catherine. Fuck Joe.
I don't.
Randy, Janet, Reba,
Yeah.
Reby,
See, he doesn't.
Latoya.
He doesn't mean that. He knows the whole family. He doesn't-
Jermaine.
So keep on the good fight, guys. You know
I
what I'm
thought
saying?
you had said
This one?
Michael Johnson.
Nah, Michael Jackson, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck a Johnson. I said Jackson, nigga. The one and only. The one
Nah,
true.
man, because
the one true
I
king.
wasn't very nice to that kid from elementary school, bro. I thought that's who you was talking about.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
My final
I ain't
thoughts
never
are
apologized for Michael
Fuck
Jackson.
you. Yes, you did, bitch. Fuck you.
my final thoughts are that there are no good places to beat your wife. However, in public, it's definitely not one of them guys.
Stop
Ben,
doing that, man. Domestic violence ain't fun.
it's all okay, but definitely in public. It's all okay there.
No, but you're making me.
Dana White. Dana White.
You're referring to Dana White.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it at
Oh,
home.
well, white
Dana.
people. Nah, that's
I
white
mean,
That
it all-
people.
motherfucker said he rejects the consequences from the UFC.
But also,
He owns it.
Yeah. Fuck you.
He is the UFC.
on the tape, she hit him first. I don't know what you want, man. Plays dumb games.
Play the music.
He
Play
got-
the music. Get us out of here.
Play dumb games.
You don't want these problems,
Super
guys.
please.
Stop doing that, man. Domestic violence ain't fun.
It's all okay, but definitely in public. It's all okay there.
No, but you're making me.
Dana White did
You're
that
referring to
shit.
Dana White.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it at
Oh,
home.
well, white
Dana.
people. Nah, that's
I
white
mean,
That
it all-
people.
motherfucker said he rejects the consequences from the UFC.
But also,
He owns it.
Yeah.
He is the UFC.
on the tape, she hit him first. I don't know what you want, man. Plays dumb games.
Play the music. Play the music. Get us out of here.
Play dumb games.
You don't want these problems, guys.
Please.
Bed like this.
I'm trying not to argue with him. I don't want to argue with
Play
him.
dumb games, man.
This week's song of the week comes from Michael Jackson featuring Kanye West, Billie Jean, 2008.
We love you, Michael Jackson. Thanks for listening to the
We
Thanks for listening to the Michael Jackson podcast. Peace.
You went crazy on this shit.
Yeah, Christ.
Chris, don't you have those shoes in the game?
Yeah.
I hate this nigga, bro. I'm staring at him like, they're like the shoes for the game, bro. They're like Chris.
This is on his actual My Play.
He's just my player. he's just my player.
You gotta look at the player though. Like he really was trying to duplicate himself. He has on a black hoodie, Lakers shorts, and those shoes.
Ridiculous.
Like, look at him. Yo, this nigga crispy fried, man. Crispy fried, bro.
He really duplicated himself on the game.
I be thinking to myself, I'll be like, man, this nigga Chris really be baked, man. That nigga be cooked.
Hearing this nigga complain about 2K is the funniest shit to me, man. Because he says it in such a mild-mannered way. It's so soft.
I remember one time we was getting our absolute ass beat. That nigga was he was so disappointed in his player.
Then he say something like, damn. Damn.
He said, man, damn, fuck this player.
Damn, fuck dude.
Bro, he wasn't even bad at the game.
I think that was when you had first came on, when you first got on it that one time.
Yeah.
I had to recreate my build after that.
Dog,
That first build was trash.
this nigga wasn't even mad at the game. He was just mad at his player, bro. That shit was so funny to me, man.
Oh my god. Oh, we're still recording.